Good morning, or afternoon, depending on when you watch this video. Today, the Todd Parr book I found is about how he makes books. Let's read. How to make a book. And the computer says, how I make a book. Copyright 2017 by Todd Parr. That's just when he made it. First, I have to think of an idea. When I have my idea, I am ready to start making my book. Yay! I like to use the computer and draw tablet. I draw the black lines first. Then I add the colors and the words. Sometimes I paint the pictures. When I am all done, I send it to my editor. She's like a teacher. The computer says, mail sent. Then I have to wait and wait. When my editor gets my new book idea, oh, a new idea from Todd. She is very excited. When I hear back from my editor, there are lots of changes. I make all of the changes and send it back. Then I have to wait and wait. When I hear back from my editor, there are even more changes. That's okay. When I listen to my editor, it always makes my books better. Then I start thinking of my next idea. Anyone can write a book. All you need is an idea. What will your book be about? The end. Love, Todd. Have you ever made a book? I know I have. I hope you've made lots of books. But when you made your book, it probably wasn't the same way that Todd made his book. So Todd Parr is an author and an illustrator. That is his job. That is what he does to make money. He makes books and then sells them and people buy them. Do you remember the first thing Todd does when he starts a book? He thinks of an idea. That makes perfect sense. You need an idea to make a book. Then what did he do after he came up with an idea? He started writing and drawing. Sometimes he paints his pictures. Other times he makes his illustrations with something called a draw tablet. I don't know exactly what that is, but I imagine it's something that illustrators might use to make pictures kind of like on a computer. Then there was an important step that you might not think about. It was something about sending his work to an editor. Do you know what that is? An editor is someone who's really great with words and can look to find mistakes and look to find things that might make the book better. So maybe Todd wrote the word the wrong way, or maybe he forgot a period or something. That editor will look and read all of his words and find the mistakes. Then Todd fixes his mistakes and makes some changes and sends it back to the editor so she can check one more time. Then, when he's finished with his book, he probably sends it to a company or a special place that has the right machines, like the right printers and the right bookmaking materials to make thousands and thousands of copies of that book. And do you remember how this book ended? He was thinking of his next idea. If you were to make a book right now and send it to an editor and then have it print thousands and thousands of copies for people all over the world, I wonder what you would make a book about. Maybe a book about some things you like princesses or dump trucks, or maybe a book about something that never has been written about before. Like how about a fictional story about a kid who tries to make the longest spaghetti noodle in the world? Or maybe a nonfiction book about the history of Branch Line School. I love teaching you about books, and I love when we get a chance to talk about books together. Thank you for learning with me. Take care.